morning, West Michigan. We are looking at fairly quiet but very cold weather conditions in downtown Grand Rapids. You'll notice the visibility is clear and the precipitation, at least through downtown Grand Rapids, has come to an end. What are we tracking? Well, there is snow on the map regionally, and that is just to the south of downtown Grand Rapids, and that will continue to drop from south to north across the region. Very cold air today, temps back below zero tonight, and at this point, looks like we continue with this cold and snowy weather pattern right into the early part of the month of March. 2 above now in Big Rapids, 6 in Grand Rapids and in Ionia, 6 in Lansing, 11 in Kalamazoo. And you factor in just a little bit of a breeze this morning, and we've got wind chills as cold as almost 10 below zero in places like Mount Pleasant and Big Rapids. You can see the core of the cold air certainly still gripping the upper Midwest and Great Lakes region. And boy, readings to 41 below with the wind chill in Winnipeg, 24 below in International Falls, 18 below this morning in Minneapolis, and here in Grand Rapids we're sitting at 9 below. Now, I just wanted to draw your attention to what the national weather story is going to be. Mid-Atlantic states down to the south, that area of precipitation, that cold air, that winter storm system that had the freezing rain situation from the Carolinas back into Georgia, Mississippi, and Alabama yesterday. That storm system is encountering air cold enough to mix it all to snow, so at least that will improve travel conditions. But you can see from Virginia and Washington, D.C. down into North Georgia, winter storm warnings remain in effect. And this area where you see the lighter blue wind chill advisories that are up from the UP back into the northern plain states. So we are looking at the cold air really continuing to be a huge story. Now, as we look at Storm Track Live radar, area of snow again will continue to drop southward. You see not a lot going on back to the north. So with the northerly wind in place today, we continue to draw in the dry air and the cold air, which will continue to drop that snow cover southward across the region. By noon, partial sunshine works in overnight tonight into early tomorrow morning. Skies will be clear to partly cloudy, and boy, that will set the stage for a really cold start to our Friday. In fact, by Daybreak Friday, we're looking at actual air temperatures running about 5 to 10 below zero. We should see a good bit of sunshine for Friday and Saturday. Snow likely Sunday. Monday, another dry day, and we could be looking at some icy weather conditions on Tuesday. And of course, that's something that we're going to be continuing to analyze as we look at the long-range computer model. So definitely make sure to keep checking back with us. Hey, meteorologist Matt Kirkwood, we know you love the snow, Matt, and boy, you've got some great information for other snow lovers.
Yeah, as a matter of fact, here's a look at the current snow cover across the United States at 53% total coverage. But note how far south the snow has now made it. Looks like just about every single state along the Gulf of Mexico, with the exception of Florida, has snow, at least in portions of it. So a good portion of the country, 53% total coverage. Last year at the same time, it was 32% total coverage across the United States. Now, specifically in the Grand Rapids area, we'll tally it up and we'll compare it to all the way back to 2011, where you could see we are well ahead of 2011, 12, and also 13. Now, last year was an incredible year. Yes, last year at this date, we had almost 104 inches of snow. This year, 74.6 inches right now. And the average, well, running about 11 inches above average. And we have, of course, more snow on the way. We typically get about 9 inches in March. And March does look like a cold month, as we were talking about yesterday. Certainly is going to start out that way. Okay. So we'll continue tallying it up. So we'll see if we can actually hit the century mark. No, you're probably looking for it.
I am. I'm rooting for it. You know, anytime we can break another record. It's
might as well.
Yeah.
It's 5:14.